Look, a little later in the show, I'll be talking with Jared Holland. He's the head of the Page Research Centre, who have just published a paper exposing the extent to which big wind, big solar are using big money to try and brainwash us against fossil fuels and fool us into believing that renewables are cheap. And honestly, that the people and the money involved are interesting, to say the least. Take Business for 75. This is a lobby group pushing for a 75% emissions reduction target by 2035. It's run by Simon Sheikh, the former frontman for GetUp and a former Greens Senate candidate. Its big backers are Fortescue and Atlassian, whose woke billionaire founders have a massive stake in renewable power. Then there's the so-called Smart Energy Council. We talked about them a lot in the campaign. They boast 1,000+ members, nearly all of them renewable power businesses that produced the discredited research that torpedoed the coalition's nuclear policy in the election. In addition, the Page Centre research has highlighted the sustained campaigns to demonise fossil fuels via disruptive protests, via confected legal challenges, via intimidating investors, and by pretending that all of this, rather than being orchestrated by vested interests, is somehow genuine, spontaneous and community-driven anger. Page Analysis reports that in the 23-24 financial year alone, some $170 million was spent by NGOs dedicated to demonising fossil fuels. And much of this money is coming from overseas, from funds set up by leftist billionaires and millionaires. By studying the public records here and abroad, Page has found foreign donations totalling $108 million over the past decade, including reportedly, they say, a massive $20 million US donation to the Sunrise project in 2023. Now, Sunrise, it's worth a closer look. Established off a US model, it exists to drive radical action on climate change. It's got some 50 staff based in its headquarters in Sydney. According to its own annual report, it's got some $75 million in total revenue. Now, are we being manipulated here? This is not about saving the environment. If it was, we would not be spending over $1 trillion to desecrate our national parks and oceans, which we are doing.
Cumulatively, we're clearing hundreds of thousands of hectares of remnant forests in the name of green energy. And it's completely ludicrous. It's crazy. This is a $1 trillion wall of infrastructure carpet bombing Australia.
This has always been about financing left-wing activism, and they're using the genuine love we all have for the natural environment to make it happen.